Good morning, my hobby people. Oh, got the crawler course behind me. It's in a little bit of disarray, not too bad, just the spring cleanup stuff, but I've got a couple of new ideas I'm wanting to try. I'm gonna get you flipped around and we'll have a look at that. And there we go. Oh, this whole area here, which we can see the carpenter bees are starting to do their thing. I'm gonna have to spray for them. But I am gonna rip this little section of bridge out, maybe do some modifications over here. And the idea is to build a much nicer trestle styled bridge that I can take up to where that Jeep's at. Because I want to connect a road through here and head out back and bring it around this way. That way I've got a place to turn around because I want to be able to take my 1/14 scale semi trucks through here and make that nice trestle bridge for them to run under and clean up a few other things, and that'll connect into my crawler course back here, because the idea is where this construction course is started. You can see my sidewalk stops there. We've had such heavy rains I haven't been able to do much of anything with it, but I've got 30 bags of concrete in there already, 30 60-pound bags building roads. I'm wanting to bring that around and head on down this way and then finish up where I showed you down there. I need to start getting all of this back in order, and I think best way to do that is just to start tearing this stuff out. So I will start there. Real quick, look at that. These squirrels, they amuse me greatly, but they are little yard terrorists. They're building a nest up there. They're ripping down branches. So I'm gonna start getting this cleaned up and let's start building. Well, I have really removed some stuff here. A big old open area now. Look at that slab, that was fun to move. And I've put all my bricks over in this area. All my rocks and stuff around. The idea is my tools. I've got this material here to use, so I've got a few 4x4 posts. I'm gonna put them down to start it, and I think as I've been tearing this apart, I've kind of changed my mind a little bit. Instead of going up to where that Jeep's at, I'm just gonna make a nice bridge that goes across to here and try to make it just a really nice kind of scale-ish looking bridge. And said I want the really nice, kind of like get like some trestle work going underneath, some cross work and whatnot, because I want it to look good when the trucks drive under it. Well, here is a good stopping point as any. We've gotten all of this done, and I restacked all of these rocks to build this way up and this way up, and removed all those wooden ramps. And let's see here, let's walk around. We're going to test it with the Ridge Runner real quick. And we're not all the way done yet, but it's a pretty daggone good stopping point. Nice high bridge. I can get my trucks under there easily. I can get a road going under there. Alright, I haven't ran the good old Ridge Runner in a while, so I figured get it out here and let it do the testing. Now, this is a 45-degree incline. I know that because of the cuts I put on it were 45-degree cuts. Well, no big deal. Pretty easy stroll up through that. Oh, all kinds of weird stuff over there. Well, let's go down. Yeah, there's mowing and dogs and all kinds of good stuff. Alright, I'm going to walk around to the other side, and then we'll go back up. Might as well drive under the bridge. Head up over the rock pile this way. Yeah, the MOA, SOA setup this thing has always puts more power to whatever axle's in the front. So the front drive axle always gets more power. That is just anymore. I don't think we'd be able to fit. Perfect. Oh, almost made a mistake there. Let's come up here and we'll back around and come back down it. Thing is awfully jerky in reverse. Of course, I haven't driven it for a long time either. All right. Oh, talk about a hard-fought battle. Let's see if we get some four-way steering. There we go. Let me see if I can tap it in reverse gently. I'm gonna need it to make this turn. I wish it would put even proportional power to both axles, to be honest with you. That's one of my biggest things I do not like about the MOA setup and how a lot of the Redcats, and you know, it's not just the Redcats, it's even like almost anything that has the motor on axle. It just always puts more power to the front. And if you're going reverse, puts more power to the rear. All right, I think this is going to conclude our latest upgrade and testing. Definitely a little bit of a challenge getting up that one section. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I thought the hyperlapse might be something a little bit different. It's like it puts 75% to the front, 25% to the rear. So it's about what it feels like, at least. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Catch you on the next one. Later.